Okay, guys. It's time.
If this world were mine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know. It's been how long? 2-3 years? Somewhere there. Whew, we are back. It's good to be back. It's good to have you guys here. And I think this time is for reals. We're staying. We're trying to stay. We are. Anywho, so for our first video, I thought maybe let's just get to know each other again, reintroduce myself, who I am, what I do, give you a young life update, and then we can move from there. Obviously, we have a little drink here that we are going to be sipping on. Oh, one last thing, guys. I just came back from work, so if I'm seeming a bit, I just came back from work, and we will get to know all about that. And I know the last time I was here, I had just graduated. No work, nothing. Just graduated with my first qualification, and yeah, it's been a ride since then. It's been a ride. Okay, here we are. So I have about 10 questions that I jotted down, and I did want to do like a poll and ask people what they would like for me to talk about or what they would like to know. But then I also realized that I have been gone for quite some time, and maybe let me just give a life update on the parts that I think you guys would like to know or that I would like to talk about, and then we can take it from there. Then maybe for the next video we can do a Q&A or something. Maybe it will not be next video, but maybe we will do a Q&A after that, and then we can then just get the specific questions that you guys would like to know, or the specific questions that you guys would like to ask. So I have a few questions on my iPad that I put down, and hopefully they will help us get reacquainted, become friends, become a family, grow, and Anyway, for those who do not know me, or for those who are new, or for those who would like to get to know me again, my name is Ongezwa Aseko Jonas. Yes, but a lot of people call me OGee, and that is just me. That's why my YouTube name changed from the dose of OGee to OGee_Jonas, because I think that is me, that is who I am, and this time around I've decided that I'll come as me. Cheers, guys. I will explain what I mean, or why am I saying I decided that this time around I'll come as me. Sorry guys, if I keep on looking that side, I'm just trying to be sure that I look presentable. Just bear with me. I'm new to this. Actually, yes, I'm new to it, guys, because I've just been doing a lot of rebranding, and I just need to be comfortable again. But anyways, that's me, Ongezwa Aseko Jonas, known as OGee. Call me OGee. My channel is OGee. You will find me as OGee_Jonas on my platforms. And yeah, this point is, what do I do for a living? So I currently work as a software support engineer at a company called S for Integration. So what my team does, it supports VWSA. Basically what we do is we support everything software, application enhancements, software development, maintenance, all those things that you could think of. That is basically what you do. See, when just for example, if a system is down and they're saying IT is looking at it, most of the time we are the IT that is looking at it, and we solve incidents and all of that. So that is what I do currently. And for those wondering, what exactly is my qualification? So I am a qualified software engineer, and then went on and did an advanced diploma in information technology. So I have a mix of software engineering and information systems. Basically, that's my knowledge in the computing space. I am currently doing my post-grad, and this year I registered to do my research, and that is something that we are going to go through together. That journey will be shared. I'll share all my experiences with that. And then let's go to the next one. The next one is, where am I from? So this is for those who don't know me, and for those who are interested, and for those who are confused, because so I am from Newcastle and Ematatela. Let me explain. So my mom is a Zulu woman from Newcastle. She was not married to my dad, so home is Newcastle, where my mom is from. Basically, in my culture, or in Zulu would say, so that is why most of the time I say I'm from Newcastle. Basically, that's where I not really grew up, but all the holidays, everything that has to do with me, all my roots, some people would say, are from there. And then my mom did, however, move to Ematatela. This is where I attended some of my schooling and made some of my mistakes, learned some of my lessons. So it's a bit of both. It's Newcastle and Ematatela. That is who I am. I am, when you ask me, am I Zulu or Xhosa, I'd say both. That is who I am. I speak both languages. I see myself as both. Then let's move to the biggest change in my life, the juicy one. So, what is my relationship status? Whew. Cheers. So currently, this is something very different from the last time I was here. I am currently in a relationship, a very serious one for that matter. What is that? This is so annoying. Okay, so I am in a relationship with a very nice guy that you guys are probably gonna get to meet. For those that follow me on Instagram and stuff, they probably have seen him somewhere there and there. That is my relationship status. The relationship content is coming, guys, or whatever you guys want to know. The juicy stuff are coming, but I'm in a very serious relationship, and we recently moved in together, and we are building a small, nice family situation here. Guys, I'm so sorry about that noise. I don't know what my neighbors are doing. It's very insane, and it's upsetting because they were quiet the whole time. And the moment I start recording, nonsense is happening. But it's fine. We're being nice. We're being nice. We're being nice. And then there's kids behind my door. I do not understand. Okay. So now I'm just going to give a very quick life update. I am currently staying in PE. That's where I work. I know most of you probably know that I studied here. I was lucky enough to get a job here, and that is what is currently happening. The biggest life change, besides my relationship status, is that my son Yes, for those who didn't know, I have a son who is 9 years old. His name is, should I tell you his name? Okay, his name is Hle. He moved with me, or he moved this side permanently this year. So he currently stays with me and my partner. And hence I said we are building a kind of family-like thing. And to be quite honest, I was scared. I was going through the most when my mom told me that it's time. So for a very long time since I had him, which was in 2016, I left him at home, came to study, did everything. My mom was taking care of him. He was staying with my mom. But it got to a point where it was time, kulili girl, it was time for me to take fully care. When I say fully care, I mean I've grown now. That's what. And as a family, including my sister, we sat down and we discussed, and we concluded that it's time for the betterment of me, for him, and for everyone. And obviously, my mom is not getting any younger, so he had to, So he currently stays with us. There's been a very big change in my life. However, I must say, it feels like it has been for the best. I think I'm at a point where I am really good, and I think it's, him moving this side. So I've changed, I think, for the better, and I'm grateful for that. How's motherhood, guys? It's a lot. He's 9, and I think I was never ready to be a mother. I was not ready. I can't say I fully am right now, but I think I am learning and I am growing with him. So it's a whole lot of growing. We're growing together, we're learning. He does, though, I don't know, for those that are parents out there, they will know that, or they will relate to what I'm about to say now. Having a child, or having a whole entire human being that you're responsible for, has this tendency of highlighting most of your shortfalls. So he's been highlighting quite a lot, and I've noticed that there's quite a lot that I need to work on for me and for him. That is what's happening in my life currently. So, in case you're wondering, yes, I am juggling working full-time as a software engineer. I am a student, not part-time, full-time, but luckily I'm studying through UNISA, so it's online, and I did my coursework last year, which I did exceptionally well. I was so shocked because I was already juggling work and school, which was it was kind of the first time since I've been completely independent and started working, where I've had to juggle school, but I did exceptionally well. So now I am doing my research, and we're crossing fingers, guys. Let's cross fingers that we're going to do exceptionally well, and we get this fat belt, and we move. That's all what we want to do. Moving. But yeah, motherhood is interesting. It's a point of growth. I am growing, guys. I am growing. I am learning, and mostly I'm learning being a mother and being a partner and bridging those two, and it's interesting. I am having a few glitches there, especially financial wise, but it's not bad. I know I'm not alone. It's just balancing everything, because it's not all easy anymore. And I have fully taken full responsibility of my son, so my mom is not assisting, and there's that. So yeah. And then I did have a point that said career and education. However, I've spoken about what I do for a living now and where I am with my studies. So just to touch on that very quickly, I am a software engineer. I am working on, moving, growing. I'm not planning to be a software engineer slash software developer for the rest of my life, but as we go together, as we get to know each other, and as you guys get to hear me speak to you more and share more, you guys will hear where my goals are inclined. I am currently doing my postgrad in information resource management. For those that are in the same space, competing space, you guys will probably figure which side I'm moving, and hopefully things are gonna work out, guys. We're looking for growth. We're looking for career growth. I am not going to be done education wise. The goal is to be an academic. Not gonna share too much because I don't really want to jinx it. It is all between me and God. I've put it in God's hands. I've prayed about it, and God and I have a deal. It's happening, guys. It's happening. I know it's happening. Anyway, so we're gonna move from that to the next point, guys. My partner is coming home now, and I'm trying to record, and he is laughing. I don't even know why. Okay. Anywho, let's move to the next point, which is, I hinted on it just now, me giving it to God, giving my plans and education to God. Guys, let's wait for this mister to come in. Let's have a sip on my drink. Anywho, okay, so I have been on this very interesting journey. I like calling it me and my God journey. I think I'm redefining who God is to me as an adult. I'm learning. I am trying to build both a spiritual connection with God and an academic one. When I say academic, I mean I'm trying to learn His word. I'm reading the Bible more. I'm reading about Him. I'm researching about everything because I am on this spiritual journey, or rather this journey where I want to build a relationship, a strong relationship for God and not for God, a strong relationship with God for myself, for my growth. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, ever since I've started spending a lot of time with God, my life has improved. It has improved a lot. Been getting to this relationship, I think that is also, this was also like from God. I would just say it was from God. So I'm building that relationship. So there will be I'm not gonna say a little. I'm not gonna say, there will be some God talk. There will be some God journey conversations. Obviously, I'm not gonna be in your life. And I do believe that. I can't believe this is happening, guys. Like, imagine. Like, I was fine until people started coming home. Anywho, I am building that relationship. However, this is not to say that if you have different sentiments or different beliefs, I'm here like saying you're wrong, or no. I do believe that each and every person has their own beliefs, their own spiritual journeys, and I think each and every person has the right and the freedom and should be able to be in a space where they are watching me and I'm all about God, but they don't feel uncomfortable or judged or anything. So that is my journey with God. I'll share more on that. We're gonna have, sometimes I have every morning I can't start a day without spending some time with myself and with God, so that you guys will get to experience. It'll be our own, yeah. And then second last point is This one. So I did mention a little bit that there's some, financial changes, some financial, things that are happening, and I've been trying. It has not really come into fruition, but that doesn't mean I will stop trying. So I did start this other small business nyana, which is OGee, where I am basically offering services to take care, maintain, and do all the loving for people's wigs. So I will be washing, revamping, doing some wig making and all of that. That did take some time for me to perfect, but I did. I started doing this with my own wigs because I was like, I really do like hair, and when I started wearing wigs and weave and stuff, I didn't know how to take care of the hair. And my first wig went, and I had spent so much money on it. So I wanted to improve my wigs, and then, I ended up getting to a point where I'm like, okay, let's start this small hustle nyana and see where it will take us. And that is where I'm trying to make some extra income. There are some other things that I'm trying to do to make some extra income, because the goal is to grow career-wise, academically, but also financially. I did even get to take a step of having a financial advisor, because I think that's one thing that I wish I knew. Like I take myself as a very I don't want to say but intellectually gifted person. However, when I first started working, I had no financial education, no financial intellect, no financial literacy, nothing. I knew nothing about money, to a point where I made so many mistakes that I am trying to rectify now. And it's baby steps, guys. It's baby steps. Maybe I will, actually not maybe, I will share, because I will share my journey. I will share what I'm learning. I do have a financial advisor at the moment that I'm working with, and I also have a banker. So, I'm trying to bridge the two things, and hopefully financially we will improve, and we'll get to a point where we have more than one stream of income. That is something I'm looking forward to. And I will continue working, guys. I will work until these goals are reached. And like I said, I've put them in God's hands, and we are walking hand in hand. I know He's holding my hands, so there's that. And then the last point, I'm sure you guys are probably like, girl, you've been gone for 3 years, or almost 3 years or something, and out of nowhere, boom. Guys, I've been thinking about this channel. This is one of the reasons why it was never deleted. Nothing was deleted, nothing was removed. I just stopped recording. I just couldn't. And this is the reason why. When I started this channel, I didn't start it as myself. Number one, I started it at a very low point of my life. I was very low. I'm sure you guys can also see on some of the videos that I posted, there's times where I'm just talking about being down bad. So I was very low, and I started it because I used to watch some other content creators, some other YouTubers, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that. So I would try to do all these things that these people are doing, which I had no capacity to do, to be quite honest. I had no capacity to be shopping as much as I was trying to be doing hauls. I had no capacity to be going out often, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that was the angle I was taking, being this vibey, and not that I'm not vibey, not that I don't go out now, not that I'm not going to post any videos of me going out, any vlogs of me going out, but I was not myself. I was just trying to be other content creators. And 4 episodes, not 4 videos down the line, I couldn't do it. So that was it. But I was thinking about it, and I kept on thinking, I really wanted to do this YouTube thing, and I think it would be such a great thing for me to do. I think I'll be good at it. I think I'll be great at it, and there's some things that I would like to share, like there are times where people are asking me how am I juggling work, school, and motherhood. And I'm like, I would love to share this. I'm pretty sure there's so many people that are trying to, juggle all these things. There's so many people that will relate to my life on the things that I do. I would like to share my journey with God, coming from a home or a background where Christianity or God was not, well, it was a thing, but it was always a thing. There was always other elements, You guys will get to understand as we go. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with how I grew up, and I'm not saying I was not introduced to God. My family were the first people that introduced me to God. However, the relationship with God got only defined now, for me. And, those are things I would like to share. And I was like, let me start this again. I've been thinking about it. It's been within the works. I did also feel like, oh my goodness, Onkeswa, you are not going to be able to do this. You have a lot to juggle. But, now that I'm sitting here, I came back from work. This morning, I woke up and I was doing my things. Then, I took some time at work, and I was looking at this, and I literally planned this video. And I got home. I did a few things, and I sat down and I was like, let me do this video. And I'm like, it's not going to be that hard, because why? This time around, I'm coming as myself, Hopefully, guys, it's not going to be any judgment happening here. However, I do hope that we're going to build a community. We are going to grow. We're going to learn from each other, and I'm sure I'm probably going to learn from you guys. So that is why we're doing YouTube again. But also, let me be completely honest. I've just been trying to grow as myself, and I've been trying to grow in areas where I think I'd be good at. And I think I'd really be good at this. I pray and hope it will be a success. I am trying to stay this time around. I am trying to be consistent. I am trying to be as honest and as truthful. I'm not trying to sell any dreams. I'm not trying to sell any, unrealistic lifestyles here. So that is where we are, and that is why we're doing YouTube again. And I hope you guys are enjoying this, or I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are going to stay. You guys are going to subscribe, you guys are going to like, and you guys are going to share, and we're going to grow, And guys, I poured a drink. I've only taken 2 sips. It's crazy, but we are here, guys. We are here. Honestly, we're good. We're good, guys. I am going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be doing some sit-down videos. I'm going to be, like it says in the banner or everything. This is going to be fashion, growth, lifestyle, and faith. Yeah. I'm going to have some sit-downs where we talk, we catch up, we have ingoko. Ingoko is what? It's just us having conversations. Probably going to have people that I'll have conversations with. I am going to have some few Q&A sessions there. I am going to vlog mostly though. I am going to share my career journey. I am going to share my educational journey. Rather my academic journey. So we're going to have those videos. It's not going to be specific, maybe there's going to be some beauty things there and there, or maybe some self-care, probably mostly self-care. I won't say beauty because I'm not that much of a, makeup, but obviously I like being put together, I like looking good, so we're going to have that. And yeah, guys, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I do hope that you guys are going to stay and we're going to have a very good time together. We're going to build a very nice community and we're going to have fun. Yes, we're going to have fun. We're going to grow together. I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy watching me grow and be the best version of myself. And we have this channel being the best version of this channel, not the best version of someone else's channel, And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me another chance. It's going to be worth you a while, I promise. So please subscribe, become a part of the OGee gang. For those that know me, some of my friends call me OGee, so be part of the OGee gang. Do share some comments, what you think. Please don't be mean. I'm a very sensitive person still, so if you don't like it, I think just don't watch, or rather actually do watch and maybe do give some constructive criticism. Please just don't be mean. You can always just and do follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to post, I'm trying to be present, and I hope you guys will like what I have to share with you. So thank you for watching, my lovelies, and